You don't need a big camera to start a YouTube channel in 2025, okay? And I'm gonna show you why this setup works for every beginner out there who's afraid to start a YouTube channel, or because they don't have the expensive cameras, they don't have the DSLRs. I'm gonna show you why this setup works even at home with no experience, with just what you have in your hand right now. So I'm guessing right now you're watching this video on an Android, okay, or could be an iPhone, a later version of an iPhone. You might look at that and be like, maybe this phone is not good enough. But I'm here to tell you that what you need is good lighting. Good lighting is essential for any good video. I'm not saying you should have expensive lighting, but you just need to have good lighting so that you can light up your subject, you can light up yourself, and your camera is able to pick up the good sides of you. You don't need to have this expensive setup. Just good lighting is enough for the camera that you have on your phone, but any phone you're using is enough, okay? So right now I'm just using an Android. As you can see, this is an Android I'm using, and it's mounted on window, and I'm using the natural light that is coming from the window to light myself up. And I'm also using this tube. Okay, I'm using this tube to light this other side of myself. Makes a huge difference to just get rid of those shadows so that you can see me properly. That's the whole essence of having this setup. So the next thing you need to do is make sure that you have good enough acoustics. That is important, because if you are in a room where audio is bouncing off the walls and it's going from all places, by the time it reaches your camera, it reaches your phone's camera, it's going to sound awful. So you have two options. You can either find a room where there is at least good enough acoustics in order for the audio to bounce off fast and comes back, it's captured by the phone properly. You don't need to have the most expensive microphones. Just make sure that you are in a better place, in a good enough place for audio to bounce off stuff and it reaches your phone easily. You can do this even outside. I think outside would be better. As long as it's quiet enough, you can use the outdoors. That works perfectly. I've seen a bunch of videos on YouTube that people recording in forests, and it works out perfectly fine for them. You don't need to have the lavaliers, you don't need to have the Rode microphones. Just what you have, like your phone's microphone, is enough. The other thing I wanted to talk about is whatever you're thinking about, record it. It could be something that someone else is trying to do, and they are trying to get some knowledge off of you, of what you are saying. All right, guys, so that's what I wanted to talk about, and I hope you have learned one or two things. I hope you can start creating right now. In the next videos I'll be posting, I'm going to show you how you can scale this up from 0 to 100, 0 to 100 to 1,000, and make sure that you reach your goals in just a few months, just a few weeks. You could be ready, you could be on your path to creating. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, and I'm going to show you how you can grow your beginner channel up to the pro level. So subscribe, and you can also hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of the uploads I'll be making. The goal of this channel is to help beginner-friendly beginners make beginner-friendly videos that's going to scale up to the pro, to become the pro videos that they need to be. You don't need to have the expensive items that are the expensive, like I've said, you don't need to have the most expensive stuff. So just make sure you subscribe, and I'm going to show you how you can grow your channel from 0 to 100 in just a few weeks. Okay, just a few weeks. So sub, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.